This is Mark Phillips. Something seems to have happened to the new King Charles. He's been unable to get out of a car without heading directly to the waiting crowd, as if he were a politician seeking votes. And in a way, even though kings aren't elected, he is. Charles III has been on a bit of a charm offensive.
We're definitely seeing a lightening of the monarchy, a search for more approachability.
Robert Lacey is a royal historian.
I think the big change is in the attitude of the public and the willingness to forgive Charles, faults that in the past were criticized.
The new king's image has had a bumpy ride over the years, never rougher than in the period around his doomed marriage to Princess Diana, when his reputation for being uncomfortable with the emotional side of life was evident from the start.
I'm amazed that she's been brave enough to take me on.
And I suppose in love.
Of course. Whatever in love means.
Yes.
His rehabilitation after Diana's death, and particularly the normalizing of his relationship with his longtime partner Camilla, took planning, effort, and time. PR guru Paddy Harverson was brought in.
I'm very proud of what everyone achieved there.
Do you think he was unfairly treated at times?
Yes, I mean, in fact, you know, they all are. They live under a level of scrutiny that is at times almost impossible to bear. Charles's marriage to Camilla and the Queen's declaration that she be made Queen Consort gave official endorsement to the new royal order.
Oh God, I hate this.
But there have been other issues for the new king to address. Who hasn't gotten annoyed at a leaky pen? When it happens to the new king, it goes viral, and it reinforces an enduring image of a prince of privilege. The fountain pen incident, some people say, aha, scratch Charles, he still bleeds petulance. He's still the same guy no matter how much glad handing he's doing.
In a sense, Prince Charles's evident faults can count to his advantage if he makes a clear effort that people acknowledge to overcome his imperfections, because that's one of the things that monarchs are supposed to do. We're not so naive as to believe they're better human beings than us. History clearly demonstrates the contrary.
King Charles's major tests are yet to come. Whether to continue the outreach to Prince Harry and Meghan, whether to continue Prince Andrew's royal isolation, and perhaps the biggest test, whether he can soothe the nation the way his mother did.
As your queen and as a grandmother.
For example, when Princess Diana died.
First, I want to pay tribute to Diana myself.
However Charles defines his reign, one thing won't change. The whole world will still be watching. Do the British sit in wonder at the interest that America has in this whole royal story?
We Brits are not surprised that the whole world should be fascinated by history and pageantry, not to say the sheer scandal and personal soap opera character of the British monarchy. But we do sometimes wonder why the Yanks, the Americans, who went to so much trouble to get rid of George III, should be so fascinated in the antics of his descendants.